Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to dewaynegames. I'm Sneakkiller 7, and welcome to the map called Master Mongoose. Actually, this ain't Master Mongoose Driver. This is, I forgot the name of the map. Mongoose Winter Drive or something like that. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is pretty much Master Mongoose Driver Winter version. And normally I would talk about the map. All I'm going to say about the map is that it's a good map and its difficulty is hard. But today I just want to talk about Halo Infinite. I don't know about y'all. I'm sure y'all are just as frustrated as I am, and if y'all are not, I don't know why you aren't. Halo Infinite has been in progress for 6 years. And apparently all they've been working on is the campaign. About the story. Not the graphic detail. Okay, that 1 year they made up for the graphic detail, but I mean I guess they just been working on the storyline and the stuff that's in the campaign for all those years. Because there is really no excuse at all for the lack of content that we got right now. No Forge, no custom browser, no service record, which nobody is even talking about. Has nobody else noticed but me about there's no service record? I know there's a lot of people that care about it, but apparently they don't care about it all that much. Because I have yet to see anyone talk about it. I noticed it on day one that there was no service record. I noticed through the preview there was no service record. I mean, I'm not much of a competitive guy, but I do like to keep track of how many wins, how many loses, how many kills, etc. There's not any of that. No KD ratio. The only thing they got for a service record is how many games you currently played. I think they have that. And what's the highest difficulty campaign that you did? That's it. That is literally it. For the campaign, they better have score attack. They better have time trial. The time speed. I forgot what you call them. The where you run through the map as fast as you can to under a certain amount of time. I can't remember what that's called because it's been a while since I played it. But I mean, my plan. Honestly, this will be my last video until Halo Infinite's campaign releases on December 8th. Even though that more than likely that I'm not going to be able to play it on December 8th. So I might be recording on December 9th. Because my internet is slow. And it takes me like a full day to download a full game. And Halo Infinite's campaign is probably about 20 gigabytes. And that's definitely going to take all day. I know there's the pre-order download, but the problem is that just like the multiplayer, I pre-downloaded it, I had to uninstall it and re-download it just like everybody else did. So I'm not even going to bother pre-downloading it. Because I would just have to uninstall it and then reinstall it. And that's just stupid. But anyway. Oh, I'm sorry for the huge rant, y'all, but I'm just so sick of this. There's a lot of people that's defending 343. And what people are not understanding is, yeah, Microsoft has a lot of power in what they do, but I bet 100% that if 343, well, let me back up. If it's true of what's being said that Microsoft is the one that's telling 343 to not release all the content and stuff, which I doubt it, but all 343 had to do was stand their ground. Like, no, we need to do what's best for the player base. Microsoft would have accepted that. But I honestly don't think this is Microsoft's fault. This is 343's fault. Reason being is the fact that they've been working on their failed games such as Master Chief Collection after its horrible launch, and they made it into like a live service. They need to give up on MCC. They should not even have started back up MCC. They should have focused on Halo Infinite. If they would have dropped MCC and focused on Halo Infinite, we would have had a lot better of a launch than what we have right now. They're trying to focus on way too many things that nobody cares about. Nobody cares about Master Chief Collection. Nobody cares about the Halo TV series. Nobody cares about this other useless crap. What we want is Halo Infinite to be a complete game. To have all its features on day one. That's what everybody wants. Why can't 343 see this? I know Gameboy 343 ain't even going to see this video, even though I really wish they would. I'm just baffled. In all honesty, I'm not even going to play Halo Infinite anymore until the campaign releases. And when that releases, I'm just going to be playing the campaign. I will not be doing the multiplayer or anything. What's the point of playing a multiplayer if Slayer, SWAT, etc. ain't in the game? Other people are complaining about the battle pass and stuff. The battle pass ain't too terribly bad. I do understand about the in-game currency. It costs 10 to 20 bucks for a piece of crappy armor. Yeah, I can understand the rant. Okay, anyway, my video stopped playing. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. So, like I was saying, actually, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, like I was saying before, once Halo Infinite campaign releases, I'm not even going to worry about the multiplayer. I'm just going to grind out the Halo Infinite campaign and unlock every single achievement. And I'm hoping and praying by the time I get that done, that Halo Infinite multiplayer will be at the peak of its prime. I can only hope. But who knows if that's going to be a reality or not. What can I say? Halo Infinite has just been a disappointment. So many people hyped it up before launch, and they just got smacked in their face. I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss on YouTube or not, but they really got slapped. I mean, at first, nobody even thought of the fact of what's going on right now, or what everybody's thinking right now. Not a single person except me ever even considered that this was going to be a reality. I think I even released a video like on day one discussing this. Like, yeah, what people are not understanding is that even when December 8th comes around, there's not going to be a change. I knew that. Everybody else was being oblivious. And I'm just shaking my head like, are y'all just idiots? If they had more content, they would either be announcing it, or they would have had it right there in a beta. Or hell, even in the previews, they would have had something other. No, what they had in the previews, they would have had in this beta. But they don't. They say that they need to test out Slayer. They need to test out SWAT. They need to test out Fiesta. They need to test out Free For All. And etc. Like, why? All those things have been in all the Halos since day one. I don't know. Like Halo Follower mentioned today or yesterday, I can't remember when he released this video, but it was making some good points. I hate it when my mind goes blank. I'm getting old. He was talking about the fact that about the playlist that these infection, SWAT, Slayer should have been here at launch. And they don't need to be tested. They've been tested back in Halo 3, Halo 1, Halo 2. Well, most of them anyway, except for Infection. I can't even remember if Infection was even in Halo 3. I think it was. But anyway, this has just been a real disappointment. Oh, I also seen a interesting comment on Twitter that they're right. They're absolutely right. If three if 343 would have launched Forge and custom browser and custom games, not too many people would have complained about the current multiplayer because we would be making our own. Everybody would be so distracted with the Forge and stuff like that, we wouldn't really care about what's going on with the multiplayer. But 343, if you're watching this, I really hope y'all know y'all really effed up bad. In my opinion, y'all are killing Halo. Me and a lot of other Halo fans. I also seen one that's been a Halo fan for 20 years, since day one. They lost their fire of Halo. They lost their heart for Halo because of what y'all done. I'm that old, but I didn't play Halo at day one, and I will admit that. I didn't even play Halo 2 when it released. Of course, I didn't even know about Halo until Halo 3, when I had an Xbox 360. Halo 3 was one of my first Xbox games, except for Mass Effect. Mass Effect was my very first game. But anyway, I'm sorry for the terribly long video, but this had to be said. Even though 343 probably won't see it, probably a lot of other people won't see it. But I'm just being 100% honest. 343 messed up, and it's like that they're blind. And I really don't want to say the well, they're gonna make me say it. I hate to say it, but 343 is just ignorant. I mean, why else would they not? Why else would they launch an incomplete game? What were they thinking when they did this? That is my question. That is everybody's question. What were they thinking? Did they just launch the game and like, oh, it'll be okay? That they might be have a little rage against us, but they'll get over it. Like, no, we won't get over it. We want our features that have been in Halo since day one. We want our SWAT. We want infection. Even though me personally, I don't really care about infection, but I know everybody else cares about infection. I know infection can be fun, but I just ever played infection when I was bored. I didn't really care for it. But anyway. Sorry for the rant, but I do believe 343 needs some more brain cells. If they really thought that this was okay to release an incomplete game. I had some people arguing with me about it over Twitter, like, how is this an incomplete game? Like, Are you serious? Are you blind? Look how many features is missing. Yeah, we knew about that Forge and co-op wasn't gonna be in our day one. I was semi okay with it. I mean, I was frustrated about Forge and a little bit frustrated about co-op, even though I didn't really have any. I normally don't have any friends to play co-op with, but still, they did not tell us that all these other features were not going to be in Halo Infinite at launch. They kept it secret. And the community didn't even bother to ask. Because we all assumed that it was going to be okay. That there's no way that they would hurt Halo. They're not only hurting it, they're killing it. They are killing Halo. The number one multiplayer probably in the gaming world. At least that's what I used to thought, but right now I'm They're acting like Halo Infinite's the first game they ever launched. They're not learning from their mistakes. If I didn't love Halo so much, I would probably just say goodbye to Halo. I honestly would, and I would never return because of what they've done. But I can't because, one, I do have a fan base that I care about. And if I was part of 343, I would be working on what would make the community happy. And what would make the community happy is to put the features in that's been in Halo since day one. But anyway, I'll catch y'all on December 9th or whenever. I still don't really know how I'm going to be recording the Halo Infinite campaign because I don't get a capture card. And it's going to be really annoying, but I'm going to do whatever I can. But anyway, I'll catch y'all next time, and peace out.
Yeah. Yeah.